Warframe just started the biggest free loot event of the year. Celebrating its 13th anniversary, over the next few weeks, Warframe will shower you with free items, exclusive weapons, cosmetics, you name it. So, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on, which items are on offer, and most importantly, how you can get all those precious shinies for yourself. As always, big shout out to all the generous channel members who help me keep the lights on, and now, let's get right to it. But alright, let's kick off the video with the most important info right off the bat. What the heck is even going on, and what do you need to do to actually participate in the event? See, Warframe was officially released on the 25th of March 2013. And every year around that time, the game celebrates its anniversary with a special event blessing all of us with tons and tons of nice loot. These free goodies come in the form of Dex items, where every single year we get introduced to a brand new piece. For example, last year we got this beautiful Dex ephemera, their skins, armor pieces, and also actual weapons. Don't worry, we're gonna go into what you can get and when later in the video. The brand new piece this year is this very cool Dex Signa that you can see in the background right here, and if you want to have it, then that is actually super easy. All you gotta do is log into the game between today and literally the end of this year. I think that's pretty manageable. However, don't worry, if you haven't been playing the events in the last couple of years, that's absolutely no problem, because every single goodie that has ever been distributed will rerun also this year. Now, the logical question would be, when does the event start? And that answer is actually pretty simple. When you're seeing this video, the event has just kicked off, and it will last till the 8th of May. And during this time, every single week, you can get one of the exclusive Dax items. Now, that sounds all nice and dandy, so you might be eager to jump right in. Here's how you actually play the event. The way it works is actually super darn simple. When you open the star chart in your orbiter, there will be one new icon in the top right corner of your screen. When you click it, then it will display the alert that is currently online this week. And as you can also see right here in the background, these alerts are super darn easy, very low level missions, so that literally every player can meaningfully participate, even if you basically just created your account. However, if you're not a beginner anymore and already later in the game, there is also a special treat for Steel Path players. See, each and every one of these low-level alerts also has a Steel Path version that is around about 100 levels higher and will give you special additional items that are usually much more useful for later game players. So, if you're already in Steel Path, then definitely play the Elite version too to get even more great loot. And just one more helpful side note here. In case you're a really new player and you haven't even finished the whole star chart yet, then don't worry, you can still play all the alerts even if you haven't unlocked the corresponding planet just yet. Just open up the recruit chat and ask if somebody would be kind enough to invite you into a squad and play the mission with you. Because in Warframe, as long as one of your squad mates has unlocked the planet, they can just taxi you right into the mission. And as always, if you could leave a quick like for the video, that would be really helpful with the algorithm gods, so cheers so much for your support. But I'm sure that you're curious about which items you can all get and exactly when which alert will take place. And luckily, we already have a full schedule, so let's take a quick look at it. Starting out in the first week that literally went live a couple minutes ago, we have the Dex Excalibur skin. You can see it in the background right here, and I think it's a great look. You should definitely have it. On top of that, you also get the Dex Excalibur Noggle statue to decorate your orbiter. And if you're a Steel Path player and you want to play the aforementioned Elite mode of this alert, then you will get a Weapon Exilis adapter that opens up the Exilis slot on one of your weapons. Week number 2 then will become much more interesting from a gameplay standpoint, because in week number 2, starting on Friday, March the 20th, you can get your greedy little fingers on the Dex Sybaris. This Western-style repeater is actually a really strong weapon, even though it is a free goodie, because being part of the Sybaris weapon family, it has access to an Incarnon adapter, and believe me, you can make this bad boy dish out some respectable numbers. For the Steel Path players, unfortunately in week number 2 there's no Elite alert. However, next weekend, everybody, not just the Steel Path players, will have a double affinity weekend. So if there's anything that you still need to power level, make sure to build it in your foundry until then, so you can max out all your backlog of items. Week number 3, from Friday, March the 27th on, comes in with another cosmetic bundle in form of the Dex Rhino skin as well as the Dex Rhino Noggle. As for the Steel Path players, this Elite alert is actually really juicy because you get a free Orokin Catalyst. Week number 4, Friday, April the 3rd. This one has the Dex Lisette skin for your landing craft, and also comes around the corner with the next weapon on today's list, which would be the Dex Dakra. Week 4 too does not have an Elite alert, but therefore we get a double credit weekend from Friday, April the 3rd till Monday, April the 6th. If you still need to make some dough, then this is your chance, because remember, double credit weekends stack with double credit boosters, allowing you to effectively get quadruple credits if you combine it with a 3-day booster. Week number 5 comes in with more cosmetics, starting April the 10th, ending April the 17th. This one gives you the Dex armor pieces for your Warframe, of which I personally really love the chest plate, and on top of that, 10 Kavat genetic codes. I have no idea what that has to do with armor, but hey, I take it. Also, there will be a second low-level alert giving you the Dex Ephemera, which was introduced last year, and for the Steel Path players among us, there's a primary arcane adapter. Pretty useful stuff. In week number 6 then, and in my opinion, this is the most important week out of all, you get not only the beautiful Dex Cyandana, but the, in my opinion, best Dex weapon out of all, the Dex Nikana. I don't want to take too much away before doing the actual video on it, but the Dex Nikana has a special combo mechanic that kinda sorta allows it to be one of the strongest and most broken stat sticks in the game. And as if that's not cool enough, on that weekend, April the 17th till April the 20th, we're gonna have another double affinity weekend, so even more leveling. Week number 7 then will actually be important for me personally, because for whatever reason I just don't own the Wisp Dex skin yet. I realized that last year and I was very mad that I missed it. On top of that, you also get the Operator and Drifter suits, which I think are pretty cool, and for the Steel Path players, and this is kinda unfortunate that it only goes out to Steel Path players, but you get an Umbra Forma blueprint. And these guys are pretty rare and valuable, so even if you're not in Steel Path just yet, then you still have like 7 more weeks to get there, so, no pressure. And then finally, to close the event, we have Week 8 starting on May the 1st, where you get the last Dax weapon of the bunch in the form of the Dex Furis. And to make everything look nice, there's also the Dex Color Picker. But not just that, as a grand finale, we get another double credit weekend. And if you want to know how to build all these new weapons, then you might want to think about leaving the channel a sub, because I'm going to bring you updated guides on all of them as they release. Another massive shout out to Niels V, Demon Lord Zell, Demon Emperor, Emperor Prime, Nostinix Gaming, Turtle Pier, Ondakanio 2, Scala Bowser, Mihawki, Sokedes the Almighty Rat, Leo Morizaki, Shadow Lockhart, Herr Antares, Patrisator, Boomia1, Mr. Games Plays, Zave, Awendai, Zengen, Quax, Henrik5984, Blue Eagle 98, Hearthwield, Everin8802, and all other generous channel members for your continuous support. We see each other hopefully in the next one, and until then, have a nice weekend.